Sorry, lips. I'm kind of eating at the moment. Hey, how you doing? I'm just finishing up a hot dog. That's it. Yeah, sorry about that. I was in the process of eating. Just got back from the job and thought, I'm going to jump on this now and get it all loaded up because if I don't, excuse me, hmm, if I don't get this done now, if I don't get on it now, I'll lose time about 30 minutes worth. Sorry if I'm burping a bit. This particular stream is going to be powered by RC Cola because why not? So let me think here. What were we doing last time? Last time we were just filling up some areas with steel plates. And I've also got to finish up walling this area in and making it work and then putting down the armor plate for this upper area. No worries. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's all right. It's all right. I don't worry about that stuff. If I figure I've got an excuse, people will understand. So part of the ship build, we're gonna have to put more storage on the ship, obviously. Um, Corporate that storage in, hook up all of these pipes. But first off, I'm working on the back end of this ship, trying to get it done. So we have this large, massive chunk section of the ship here. I have to figure out how to armor plate, make it look like it's armor plated, which will be fun. We also, if I believe, we've got 2 of these thrusters that have to be built, but I can't build the thrusters because I don't have everything I need for whatever you call it. See, the hydrogen that we got is starting to max out. So I need to probably build up the other cargo containers. We need to take this uh, connector out here. I want to triple the cargo capacity on this thing so that we can just build. So that when I turn this sucker on, it's just got all this extra room to start throwing stuff into because we're kind of maxing this thing out a bit. It's starting to max out. Then I got to install more windows. And that'll be it. We've got the main bridge shape done. I just don't know how I'm going to put everything together on the bridge. I have lots of options. I'll put it like that. I have lots and lots and lots of options. I just don't know what I'm going to do first. So we'll have to figure that out on the way. But yeah, probably going to put in a turret-controlled radar of some type, if I can do that, so I can see what's going on the ship at all times. And I know what's going where, and we've also got to put another set of landing pads on this side for the A-wings and anything new I might build. So lots of things. Lots of things, lots of things, lots of things. So before we get started here, let's go ahead and press the tab button. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah, I got some steel plates and stuff. I don't think I'll need interior plates for this, but we're going to grab those just in case. Now, I'm going to start building this up. We're going to build probably 2 more rows of large cargo containers. I'm also going to take this off while I'm at it. And we can just take these cargo containers that way. And then the other issue that I'm going to run into is piping all this up. And I think I'm just going to run some pipes down and just run the cargo containers outward somehow or another. which means somehow, some way, well, that'll work out because if I can't put it into the ship, if I can't put it in the refineries, it'll just go right into here, and then it can just be pulled right directly out of the out of the one deal. That works. That works out great. Okay, we got plenty of cargo space here. So let's go ahead and do... I've got the steel plate, and this is all we really got to do, honestly. We're not going to do anything fancy. I'm just going to set this stuff in. That's just a small action of going over, plugging in each cargo container that we need. And ta-da, that's all you'll need to do. So now all I got to do now is just run up my cargo containers. Our big boys right here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's more cargo there. Now we got to put some cargo storage on this side. I'll have to remove that at some point and modify it. Okay, we're still locked in like we're supposed to. Oh yeah, I went one too far, but we're probably gonna go this far anyway at some point. Like I said, we need a ship with a lot of cargo storage, and that's what we're getting. That should be more than enough. And then we've got plenty of guns to defend it. And I can also add guns on the end just to defend those cargo containers more efficiently. Now, we do have to cut this out at some point, which means I'm going to have to tie in first all this other stuff that's going in there. So give me a sec here. Let me read, because this cat just took off. Lips is like needing to know some stuff here. At least not the hell that piping up hydrogen is in survival. I don't have a problem piping up hydrogen. I've been doing it so much. It was just in space for combat, hydrogen is superior. So I just pipe up hydrogen all day long. It's not something that bothers me. Did you see the warning radar I put on this last time? Yeah, I saw that. I'm thinking about using the, there's a script you can put up that does a warning radar. I don't know if that's probably the same thing. Is it better have it armored because all your stuff is there? Yeah, I'll probably armor that up, but it's going to be a lot better. I mean, the one thing that's going to be a problem is bullets and rockets. Most of, like, we're not seeing the new enemies yet. We don't know if the new enemies are going to bring railguns to the fight. We don't know how that's working yet. We think they will. Like, better that you have less cargo room than to lose stuff by drones. Well, if the drones are running and this ship isn't moving that much, I don't think it's going to be a big deal. So I'm not too worried about it. Plus, I can pull the armor and make it look good when it gets done. Don't worry, it looks snazzy. Though I don't know really how much of a threat encounters are without MES. Well, they're fixing to get a lot worse, I think, because we have the new stuff coming. And when that stuff comes out, oh, holy crap, we're going to have a whole lot of fun with that stuff. This guy here, I think, is out of uranium. I'm thinking. I want to go down here and see how the gold miner is doing at the moment. Oh, he's doing great. He is tearing into stuff like nobody's business. Look at him go. He's just a happy little mining drone. Once he gets done here, I'm going to send him out for cobalt. Because we need cobalt. So now we have all these cargo containers set up. While I'm at, I need to go ahead and lock in another set of piping, because all this is just redundancy. That's all it is right now. We're just making things redundant. So I need to first off hook all these up to each other so that these are hooked into place. And that will make building everything else work a lot easier. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, builder at maximum capacity, so we can't build anymore. Or, well, I can build more, I just gotta find a way to get to it. So let's go ahead right here, and I'm going to dump everything in there. And we're gonna start welding all this up. Oh, nope. Well, now I kind of locked myself out of my creation here. There we go. And we'll finish this one up. Why do I have enough to finish this one? There we go. We're gonna just work on this bottom section here, getting all this card, because once I get this figured up, then it's just wrapping armor. That's all we got to do is just wrap armor. I did see somebody went up. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Take all those. We'll get these all lined up and fixed. And then I kind of want to redo that custom turret we made. I want to redo it into like a CWIS of some type. Oh, oh. Energy's getting low. There we go. Now I can get everything. Now I still have the thrusters in my blueprints. I haven't been able to mess with those very much. There now. That's working. Now we got all that figured out. I'll have 3 large hydrogen tanks to make this work out. Did you ever figure out what attacked one of the mini mining drones? No, I didn't. I'm kind of just figuring that what's attacked them was basically a rogue NPC and they just got too close to it. Let me fly back up here before I run out of power. I'm going to take a minute right before I get done. I just remembered I got to do something here. But as some of y'all probably noticed, I have been messing around with game creation software in Unreal Engine, so that has been a plus. That has been fun right there. Just a couple of days. That has been, for those of you that are wondering, that has been me just going in. What the fuck? Weird. For some reason, nothing's monetized all of a sudden. Huh. YouTube doing YouTube stuff. That's fun. Yeah, it was like a rogue thing. Made a custom turret? Yeah, let me show you. I was testing out making a new one. And so I made this thing here on the bottom, which looks nice. But then I saw a custom turret, and I'm like, I want to play with that. And then I've also got, I figured out the, let me think here. I have figured out how the salvo turret works, or salvo script, which we're going to add to the system. So that's going to be something that I'm going to have to bring into play at some point. So I'm probably going to strip down this gun turret at some point, and I'm going to build probably a better one with the small turret system and everything like that, and to just build like an advanced CWIS gun and maybe a couple of quad autocannon turrets. So we'll have this one quad autocannon. I may just keep it just because I think it'll work out good. We might just build another one on this end, and then these two here are going to become Gatling turrets, and that'll work out great. But I got to get this other stuff. I've got stuff that has to be built. Oh, good lord, I have stuff that has to be built. I just realized I kind of filled up my stuff, so I can't access a lot of my equipment here. Let me go over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, on 5. Can't do 6 because we got some stuff in the build planner that I'm wanting to work with. We're going to bring out the old builder here. And we're going to just maneuver this baby in here like so. And I'm going to grab all this. I'm going to throw it in there. Like so. Till I have all the components necessary to build everything I need for those deals. Okay, we've got, I think, mostly all of it. All right, yeah, we're heavy. We're heavy. We're heavy. I'm gonna head right here. I'm gonna stick this bad boy right in the middle. And there we go. We're gonna get a brand new, 2 brand new large block cargo containers, just built in minutes. I'll hit these 2, see how far we get. That's funny. Is that thing full up or? Let me see here. No, we got a medium cargo container with about 20 steel plates in it. Over here, and we'll drop that steel plate in here. Well, we'll just have to run back and grab some more equipment. Throw that in there. There should be enough stuff here to finish up all of those, or at least the ones we just got done. All right, let me back on the little seat here. That's one thing I like about this. This is so much faster than the old way of doing it. I don't know why that one on the left though built up before the other one did. Okay. Let me hop out here. We're gonna grab a few more. And then I'm going to read some of the chat because I can tell I'm getting behind on the chat already. All right. There we are. We are back on the little mini miner. Or not mini miner, but the little mini assembler. Okay. Now, chat time, chat time. Salvo script plus custom turret equal bird. Yeah, that just, you have no idea. You put 6 autocannons on there, you hit the same fire rate as a Gatling gun with autocannon. Oh, hey, bro. Eric Evans, I figured out how to do that with assault cannon groups and subgrids. Oh, that sounds awesome. Is that the constant script? Is that the script for consistent fire? Nah. Why? Yeah, literally just made a cargo container that's connected with the grid. With Eric Evans, with whip salvo script, you can edit the rate of fire. Right, Leo's was going to do the same thing. Leps. Yeah, our man is the smartest. LOL, Eric Evans. Leps, not. Yeah, yeah, that is what I kind of messed around with that one day, and I was like, I wonder what all I could do with it, and ended up figuring out I could do all the salvoing and everything. It's like right now we're just building up these cargo containers and getting them done, so we've got the cargo space, because I'm going to start really hammering away with these guys, these little miners. Because right now they're doing their job like they're supposed to. They're just grabbing hold of stuff and getting it done. Okay, can't deposit anymore. We're just gonna blah. I just knew I did something stupid there. I bet you I missed a whole bunch of components I'm gonna need for that, and I just accidentally threw them all in. I can guarantee one thing: there won't be too much of this asteroid left when I'm done. Oh yeah, that one's finished. Ow. Kind of hit that one a little hard. But this is the plan, to expand this a bit more, and we're expanding this thing out so large now. We are going to have more than enough cargo containers to get a job done. Okay, we just run out there. Now I gotta go over here and shoot that in. Let me see, what was left here? That's probably what I did. I'll hit that one more time. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Went a little too fast there. See, Ion's good for like industrial equipment because you don't have to do a whole lot with it. Except those miners. Those miners are doing great right now, considering the only thing I've got to mess with them is the hydrogen. And the problem is, the reason I built them out of hydrogen was with the PAM script. I think you have to have something that will pull out the equipment automatically, or pull out all the ores. Here we go. That'll be probably 2 more will be done. Probably finish up those 2 real quick. Oh boy. Speed is not my friend. I'm wondering which one of those there has is either finished with the job or what. Alright, there's 1, that's 2. Okay, that's those 2. Let me head over here and see if I can... Okay, we may have enough here. No, we don't. I was hoping we'd have enough to, you know, finish up the rest of this, but apparently not. No. 2, 3, and I have to put 1 more in, but I've got to do some modifications here. We've got to take a certain piece out, put it back in, but I want to hook all this up before we get done. 3 little cargo containers. Shouldn't give me that much trouble getting them done. I'm getting a little fast and loose with the builder here. Just gonna keep grabbing all this stuff, throwing it in. Hopefully, I run out of components before I... There we go, there we go. Can I put them all in there? Yes! Is that everything? Yeah, it is. Alright. So it's all loaded up into the little miner here. Or into the work unit. I kind of want to redesign this with a merge block. So that the next time I use one of these things, it's not pulling stuff in and I put it right next to something and I can just grab what I need out, throw it into the working unit, and just take it directly from the working unit, put it in there while it's charging up. Here we go. This will be the last one, I think. There we go. So that'll fix that nonsense. And now I just got to hook everything up there. I got to hook everything up, which is going to take manual piping. Obviously, it's going to take some manual piping. I think next time I want to do a merge block system with this because I need power to make this all work. And a merge block for this thing, which is just battery powered builder. And that's all it's basically good for. It's just battery powered nonsense. It would just be far easier just to have a merge block, attach this to it, and then just work from there. Then I can just add stuff into it whenever I needed to. Okay. Let's go see what these units are doing here. They've got stuff. Oh, your ship is full. Let me hit this thing. Ah, it's got a bunch of ice in here. So it's not sending the ice to a cargo container. Let me just grab that and send it. Cargo container, cargo container. Come on, there's one of you here somewhere. There we go. That's the issue. They're getting ice, but they're not getting it out fast enough. So we're gonna hook all this up first, so I can start working on that last block there, and then that'll fix some other things. I need to go get some oxygen because I'm about out. I'm about out of oxygen, folks. It's not looking good for me. We'll go over here and get some oxygen real quick. Down some more RC for the moment. We'll look through here. Seems he's still missed. He doesn't have to go back to the hangar to refill. LOL. Yeah, I know. You can pull from the newly piped cargo containers, right? Seems that way. Stares in ironic sarcasm. Yeah. It's kind of cute, a dumb puppy kind of way. I see it. It's not that. It's just as I'm piping this stuff up, my brain, because when you do carpentry, you do construction, you don't access a system until everything is wired up. So my brain is sitting here thinking there's a next step we have to do before that I can access all that. And the next step is it's supposed to be wired, but it's already wiring in. So as I'm building it up, my brain's just going, yeah, we can't use this yet because we've just built it. It's going to take a bit. So it's a weird thing that you do in carpentry and construction. You build a house, it's like you install all the light sockets, but you can't use them until the electrician gets there and fixes all of them. So I'm like, I can't do anything with it. So yeah, but it is a dumb puppy kind of way. That's kind of funny. It's going to be so funny when he finally sees it. No, I've seen it for a while. I sit back and I look at him like, I could have taken that out of that stupid cargo container. I just didn't do it. I don't know what was I thinking, and it just doesn't work. By the way, y'all gonna join the RWI fight competition? I've considered it. I got to get time to work on a fighter, which I can bang a fighter out in a day. But Jack is wanting a big fighter, is what he's wanting. He's wanting a real big one, and I'm getting to the point where I like these little small ones. But I might take a crack at it. I may take a stab at it. I don't know. He's wanting a newer model, so none of the old ones will work. I've got one right now. That's insane. But it's not. It's performing well enough to. It can kill things faster than the A-Wing can, and it's just as quick. It's got more firepower. We're talking a little fighter that holds 6 autocannons firing on a salvo script, as well as 2 rocket launchers. Plus, I'm trying to figure out how to add well, actually, I've already figured out how to add a merge block, so I can add some ion missiles to it, so it can fire a few homing missiles. So it's actually a really good weapon system. The problem I'm having with it is I asked Captain Jack a while back about, can I use subgrids? Because I was gonna be nice to him and add some semi-gimbaled turrets, but he hasn't gotten back to me on that. So I guess what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna try and build it. I got an idea of building the ship and then adding a cluster of guns on one side, so that you have this quad cluster of cannons sitting there on one side of the ship, so that when it fires, you're hitting about in the block area of where you want to do maximum damage, and then just salvo scripting it, so it's just like so when you sight up something, it's just firing. Because here's the thing, a lot of people don't know. The Raptor, almost every one of America's military aircraft do not have symmetrical cannons. All the cannons are set off to the side of the cockpit. So when you fire it, you see exactly where the tracers are going. So that's something I'm like, hey, that's a great idea. I know, right? Comedy gold when that happens. Eric Evans, oh, Captain Jack's fighter competition. Yeah, the fighter competition. Yeah. I figure if he's one, and honestly, man, this thing looks like a stealth wrap. Still looks like a stealth Viper from Battlestar Galactica. So I could probably put it in there, but the problem is, like I said, I don't know if he will accept it with the subgrids or not. And that's the only 2 subgrids that are on it are those 2 gimbaled cannons. And once it locks onto a target, it just starts shredding a target with the autocannons. Eric Evans, yeah, I got mine about ready, just tweaking it. Didn't he want about the same size as his V203? I just used 2 assault cannon turrets. If I remember right, I put 5 Gatlins and 4 rocket launchers. Yeah, it has like 5 Gatlins and 4 rocket launchers. I'm more the mindset of, I think if you just clustered the guns on one side of it, I just made enough room where you could cluster it and then just evenly spaced out the rockets and salvo scripted the whole thing. Like I said, a Gatlins would work perfectly for it. I think autocannons would do good too if you could set them up properly. I could build that thing live if y'all want to watch. But like I said, the new fighter I have built to replace the A-Wing that I built, it is about similar in size. It's slightly longer, but carries way far and above more firepower. It is nightmarish the amount of firepower that thing can deliver to a small target. Okay, now comes the fun part, because I got to tear all this section out. Didn't realize this was an issue. We might as well just do that now. Let's tear all this out. I have to replace this with piping anyway. Or wait a minute, do I? Yeah, I can do that, actually. I just have to hook up, as I hook up these 1 blocks, the sorter blocks, I'm going to set them to each one of these refineries, so that no one refinery is doing everything. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and start setting down some of this piping. Time to do some plumbing work, boys. Also, I about made my wife laugh out loud the other day. Not in a good way. Kind of like in a, oh my God, my husband is kind of scary kind of way. So, y'all know I've been having sewer issues at my place. Well, I've been mad enough that I have started figuring out. I have started going into that area of the human mind that you probably should leave alone. And, yeah. Been having a good old time in there. We'll just put it like that. The other day, my wife was talking about, you know, how the city kind of messed up our stuff. And she's like, I wish I could get back at them. I said, trust me, I've been trying to figure it out, and I haven't come up with any good ideas. And she goes, oh, really? She goes, like what? And she's thinking, like, I should go try and clog up the mayor's sewer or something. That was her idea. And I said, no. I said, we don't need to do that. I said, plus, he's probably got cameras and everything. My mentality is, if I'm going to do something, I want a level of success to it that there's no way in hell I can get caught. That's my thing. I want to sit back and I don't care if people know that I've done it or not. Just the fact that I've done it will be enough. Lo and behold, I'm sitting there talking to her, and she's like, what would you do? I said, I'd go in there, you know, get one of those hockey puck towel things. You know what I'm talking about. Some of them little hockey puck little towel looking monstrosities that you can get. And what they'll do is, it's just a towel that's been compressed to such a degree that it doesn't, it gets hard like a little hockey puck, basically, for lack of a better word. I said, and I was going to take a double-ended deal, or at least this is what I've thought about doing. And since I've thought about it, I thought I should write a book on this for just pranksters, because this is the way I could make money at this crap. I just go, hey, a book on how to screw up somebody's sewer system without getting caught. Just imagine all of the crap I would get in trouble for. Let me see here. I think we can just start adding a section in here. Yeah, that'll work right there. So there we go. We've got a brand new piping system all set up. Oh, I've got to go back further here because that's annoying. Yeah, but like I said, I've been sitting there figuring this out. My wife's just looking at me afterwards. She goes, "Wow, you put way more thought in this than I have," and I'm like, "Yeah." Like, you give a man nothing to do, he starts coming up with ways of fixing the problems. You start looking for problems to fix. Just being a man. You're like, okay, yep, I need problems to fix, and we're going to fix them. Alright, let me look here. Let's see how this is working. So I need to cut into this. There, that gives me access there. And then I need to go down, I think, 2. Yeah, that's 2. There's that. That's my tie-in there. 2. Wait a minute. If that's my tie-in there, which one is this? Is this the last one? Yeah, that's the last one. I just need tie-ins up to there. So all that is done. Now I just need to... Oh, yeah, there's glass there. I forgot. I forgot. I got glass there. Oh, well, shucks. Let's see here. All right. What do I got to do next? I've got to... Let's cut this out. We're going to have to cut this section out anyway. There. That way I can somewhat work on this without causing too much... Yeah, I mean, I've come up with some really nifty ways of just screwing with the systems, because I've just been sitting here like I've been so pissed off. My wife started. What really set me off was my wife started crying one night because I told her we probably can't we can't wash dishes, and she loves to cook. And then it was like, okay, now I want to hurt somebody. She started crying. I was like, okay, that's it. I want to hurt someone. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but we're going to figure it out. Fortunately, everybody got their shit together, and now I can thank Josh Holly for all that. Who's amazing. He figured out how to make everything work. So right now we have all these refineries working, and the cool part about the way this system will work is the refineries will help pull stuff in, but as soon as that stuff goes out, if I've got more stuff coming in, it will automatically start consolidating in each one. So I still have access to the full force of the refineries, but if I'm pulling in stuff, certain refineries will be categorized to automatically begin pulling stuff into them, which is going to be wonderful. So now, yes, I know that's there. We're going to start grabbing some of this and making it work. Now I must just start grabbing all this and going to town. That's all we're going to do for the moment. Oh, wait a minute. Did I grab everything? Yeah, we got everything. This should be a quick weld up. What have I run into? What nightmarish problem have I run into now? Oh.
Energy low.
We don't have any steel pipes, ladies and gents. We have no steel pipes. Let me check here. It's a bigger version of a wing, basically. Bigger than the V203. Eric Evans don't know. Leps. Or find creative ways to fudge around depending on how young you are. Eric Evans' title of the book reads When Shit Got Real. Oh, yes. Like iron priority accepts other ore but prioritizes iron. Yes, yes, basically. So everything will still be able to pull out of the storage whatever needs to be done. So if like I've got everything's going to be set to certain stuff, but if I've got more, say, iron, the magnesium, all the other refineries will still be able to pull that and start working it. Whereas what will start happening is if I get another resource, that'll start funneling into specific refineries, and we can just keep stuff going constantly. So the idea of this is just keep it going. Yes, and Eric Evans, yes, I love the idea of the book. That is a great idea for a book. I just realized when I jumped out of there, I don't have any steel pipe. We're gonna power up some steel piping here. My one hope is I've got enough. Oh shoot, I just completely forgot what I was saying. My one hope here is I can get this thing built within a reasonable amount of time before people start calling and texting, hey, you want to go back to work? Why is that not working? Alright, see if I got all that stuff. Let's check G here, see what I got. Okay, so I've got... That's why I can't use my build planner entirely. Okay, so now we can really go to town. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and maybe 9. Okay, well, maybe we can get all of it. Let's do it. Let's see how we got here. When shit gets real. I'm sorry, I cannot get over that. I was there thinking, that is a great idea for a book. Because I've come up with some ideas that are borderline terrorism, I'm telling you. Oh wait, I got everything out. I need to go ahead and finish up welding this stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and that ends up all that stuff. And then I just got to put a sorters. I just got to start installing sorters at some point, and then hooking into the main system like it needs to be hooked into. There we go. That's being done there. And yeah, I know. Y'all are probably gonna be sitting there saying he keeps going back or down to the end of the cargo containers. It's because that's where the opening is, and I can't get anything done on the job unless I know where my stuff's at. There we go. That's... yeah, that works. That's all done right there. I just got to complete the rest of them, going to the rest of the stuff. So... I got to figure out what I'm doing first off. I think the first thing that's going to be done, the first thing... oh, he's getting close. That guy right there is crossing the path, I think, of where I've sent one of my drones to go get ice. I don't see any gunshots coming from there. I'm hoping nothing happens, and hopefully he will come back. If not, we'll have to make another one. I'll go down here real quick, check out my mining drone, who's mining gold. He's about cleared out this gold mine. There's still some stuff left, but I don't think I'm going to need all of that. He has also gotten me a good chunk of ice, or iron in the process, so that's working out good. So now, first things first, let me see how this all is going to go together here. So I've got a hookup to the first one right there. I need to do some type of piping there. Let me figure out where that is going. Okay, so there's the iron one. That should be for all my iron. Let me see if I can get to it now. That should be iron. It probably won't be. Alright, here's the iron. I am gonna need to take out... the way I've set this up is that I can take that one out right there, replace it with a sorter block, and I think I can put a sorter block on this end too. Connect them up to a main pipe that'll work, and then just go forward. Let's see here. Quality of life mods are really helpful with that, that like production quota. This is Leps talking. You know, if you have the block in your hand, you can keep drawing components with the middle mouse button till inventory is full. Yeah, I know. I've been doing that, but the problem is... wait, can I do that with a ship? Like I said, just don't buy a bulldozer. Are you not missing any drone? I think I'm missing a drone. but I don't know. I'm unable to see. Nope, he's here. I think that was him. Let's go over here. Oh, started fluttering off here. So yeah, like I said, there's some ice and iron down that way. I think I sent a drone down there. It's like 10 kilometers out. I'm afraid one of my ice drones got wiped. I'm just waiting to see if... Oh, wait a minute. I got something coming here. Let's go that way. All right, this guy's bringing me platinum. So there's the platinum drone. Where is he going? That's a good question. Okay, he's going to the number 2 bay. So it's the number 3 bay. I don't know where he's at. I may have lost a drone. Because I'm sending an ice drone off somewhere. See, he's running off. And then I got this ice drone right over here. He's been running ice. So I wonder if I haven't lost a drone already. So I don't know where this one goes. Let's see where he goes. Let's go ahead. Take his sorry butt. And let's see where he takes off to. No, that's where he's going. Ah, there's the other one. Right there. I haven't lost a drone. That's amazing. I haven't lost any drones. That one must have got done. Oh, wait. That's like 15 kilometers out. No wonder. How far out is that? Yeah, I was like 15 kilometers out. No wonder it's taking him so long. Okay, so we're not missing drones. We're not missing drones. That's good. That's good. That's good. I'm currently just piping this up right here. So the way the piping is going to have to work here. Need to figure out which one of these is going to do what.
Energy
and
low.
One, my suit's getting low, and my brain has reached a point where working on that is starting to wear on it. So I need to do something different because we're approaching, I think, the... Hang on now. Yeah, we're approaching like the 90-minute mark. And I have to do something different now. It's like I've piped all that in. And I'm this close. My brain's saying we can just push through it and finish this up. But I'm really having difficulty getting there. We may just finish this up. Let's see. This one here is the one that's going to give me the biggest fit. Because once I disconnect this, I also have to find a way. That's actually another issue. I have to connect this to the main line somehow. I just realized that. I'm gonna have to stop and figure this out later. Right now I've got plenty of ice. So I think what we're gonna do here, because we've got plenty of ice, let's look at this here, and we're gonna press 5. We're gonna stop the job. Let me go to inventory. ship. Show only the full stuff. Here. Drop that in. Okay. So now we need cobalt. A-wing this. Guess it's Steam Link did post in chat. Yep, that's an A-wing all right. And you was building it for the competition because I wasn't building the A-wing for the competition. I guess is Eric Evans building one? As you said, it was a wing. I thought you said it was a wing. I didn't know I didn't know it was an A-wing. Okay. Let's go ahead here. Let me hop off here. I want to see where some cobalt is. I know there's cobalt that way. We need cobalt more than I need anything else. I need cobalt. So we're going to see 5 1. Shoot off here, cobalt, and off we go. There we go. Now I just gotta follow this thing, just ride it. Oh no, really? I thought I turned off the inertial dampeners. Let's turn off the inertial dampeners real quick and just get it some speed. That's gonna hurt our production capability. I'll have to check the chat. I'll have to check the Discord. I think that's where Eric, that's where you put it at, the A-wing. My submission was RWI Peregrine. That's good. I don't know if Jack wasn't asking for such a big ship, but I think I'll probably just build something that's kind of gargantuan and see if I can make it work. Could probably triple up on the hydrogen engines. 1 main, 2 basic. And then give it a... let me think here. Could set the hydrogen engines in a certain way to where they would be kind of enclosed on the front, and then rally up a big cannon system for it so that it would hit hard like a truck. Six auto cannons right next, or trying to load like 6 auto cannons in there to right in a cluster so that they'll be able to just really belt out ammunition in just a nice little stream. That'd be the way to do it. Okay, cobalt it is. Now, hopefully when I did this, locked on to where the cobalt was. There we are. Okay. All right. Oh yeah, I gotta turn on that stupid sensor. Show sensor field range. Oh, that is way too much. That is way too much. We will never get cobalt at this rate. So let's go ahead here. We're gonna go like so, and then like so. And then for depth, I think we're going to keep it where it is. So we're going to go right back up here. 95. All right, baby, do it. Get me some cobalts. All right, did we get any cobalt? Yes, we got plenty of cobalt. We'll be able to run this, no issue. Oh, there's also ice in this cargo container. I'll have to get rid of that as soon as we get back. As soon as we get back, we'll have to get rid of that. No, I have it for a while. I built most of the Rebel Star Wars ships. Still have Y and U wing to go through. Check your Discord messages, Badger. I will. I'll check those. Somebody sent me a mod kit that has gotten me to want to quit using Northwind weapon systems. They sent me a mod kit for guns. I don't know how powerful they are. I've got to do some testing. But I watched the video and I'm like, oh, okay, this guy, he's built some pretty cool stuff. And then it goes, all these, and then they start like showing how they pop out of control bays. And I'm like, oh yeah, I want a ship that my guns just start popping out of it like daisies on a grave. That would be awesome. It's like Captain hits. I can hear the enemy now. Captain, their ship is growing guns. Like, yes. We're growing weaponry. In the chat, whoever sees this live stream, and if you sent it, I don't remember your name, but thank you. Because now I'm looking at that, I'm like, I have to get this now. I have to get that. I'm probably going to review that mod this week. That's what I'll probably review. If I get in the competition, it'll be if I get time. Right now, I am doing a roof, and holy crap, does it take up time. I am so tired of roofing right now. I wanna just go home and sleep half the time. It's so annoying to have to get up because I've got like a few minutes in the morning usually, and because of the necessity of this particular job, I have no time to myself in the morning when I get up. You would have to build a ship to fit the guns to. Oh, that can be done. That can be done. Eric Evans. Yeah, I posted that in the Discord. Thank you, Eric Evans. Like with those kind of guns that can be fitted on an existing hull. The way this one works is it has a bit of an inset for the turrets, but they pop out like the MCRN PDC guns, which I love that mod. And it stopped working for a while, so I stopped using it in ships. I was building ships where just guns would pop out the side of it, and then it would just start wrecking other ships. And I was like, I wish I had more weapons that did this. But it was like, it made no sense to have the small guns do it and not the big guns. Now with that, I can have ships where the turrets pop out. I can have pop-out turrets now. We can pop out rocket launchers. We can have pop-out regular big giant cannons. Rail guns can pop out now. My air conditioner just kicked on. Hey. Let's think. Wow, we are getting way too close to that. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. Things seem to be... Okay. Okay, we're either going to have a collision here at some point in time or no. hop in here. Where's this big cargo container at? There we are. There's my cargo container I need. Let me hop off here. Okay, he's not getting in the way of everybody else. So maybe it's a good thing. If I hear an explosion, I'll know something stupid happened. My Discord handle is Dog Soldier. Oh yeah. Okay, that's why I messed up on it. I was like, wait a minute. I'm pretty sure I know this guy. But yeah, that I have been wanting. Mainly, I use assault weapons pack. Badger getting an SE Woody over pop-up turrets. Oh yeah, popping up. That's what you got to do. You have both weapon core and they have both weapon core and vanilla. Yeah, I think they're like weapon core build up. It's like the assault cannon turrets and everything else. So I don't know if they're going to. I don't know if they have. I haven't seen it yet. I've seen the video, but I haven't played around with the mod yet. I'm definitely getting it though because I've been looking at that. Those guns have been looking good, but when that particular creator made when the pop-up turrets come up, that's when I've been like, yeah, I'm kind of wanting to play with this now. I got to see how this works out. Okay, we're just going to work on this for the moment. Let me get to this very last one here. Okay, this should be the last, yeah, so there it is. That's the last one. I need to make sure this all works. There's that. And now I just need to go and do this to all of them. If I can get to them. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to install a bunch of T-junctions here. Weld them up, and that should get the rest of this up and running. Considering how this went from a ship with one refinery to now having a god. Oh wait, I just realized. Crap. Oh, I gotta add more. Oh no. Oh no. Chat, it's getting bad. There we go. Do that one there. That one. That one. That. No. I don't need that there. Let's go take him out. There's that one. That one too. Up. We're almost there, don't worry. Stop freaking out on me. Oh, I gotta weld that one up first. Well, I gotta take the floor out too while I'm at it, so. Okay. Okay. Phase 2. What in the world? Why do I not have... that's weird. That was weird. Alright, all components removed successfully. Let's see if I can finish all this up here. Okay, all that is hooked in. Those two are done. Just finishing this all up. There. Now all that is ready for... That is now ready for me to put in sorters and everything. I'll do that next time. I'll get the sorters and everything figured out. Right now, I should be getting... Let me check production here. Yes! Alright. So we're going to finish up the thruster components we need. And if I'm right, that's also going to help with the... What were these? Gravity components we need for the gravity generator. So now things are working out now. Let me go ahead and hop up here and recharge. I can read a few more comments. Okay. Only problem I have with vanilla is they don't return to default position. Yes, that is something I wish I could fix. It's really hard to hit and run if your weapons are pointed backwards. Yes, that is annoying. Sometimes during a refit, you start to think, maybe I should have just started from scratch. Yes. But in the end, it's satisfying to have it done anyways. That's Biotech Chris Godzilla right now. Hey, I ain't seen you in here. Unless you change your name. Biotech is Godzilla. Yeah, there we go. Alright, cool. We got people watching I haven't seen before. Awesome. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the live stream. The miners are doing their thing, and now since I've gotten cobalt back, I can now start building up on these stupid thrusters out here and finishing them up. Let's see, what all do we have left to do on these? Just a few more thruster components, I think. We can do that with this. We'll use the builder. We'll use a small construction ship. That'll do it for us. All right, let's go down. Actually, hang on. We'll just go here, like so, and down. There we go. Cannot withdraw. Oh, the thrusters are currently being made. Blah. We stopped production. Oh no. Oh no. Well, I've got some thruster components. Can't withdraw all of them, I guess. Let me see here. Cobalt. He should be coming back here in just a minute with more cobalt. I'm just going to need him to work some cobalt in. So, another thing also is if I can just get the thrusters in, we can start moving these guys. All my equipment. That's another thing I got to work on too. I forgot. Every time I fly past it, I suddenly think about it. I'm like, oh yeah, I got to do that. I got to fix that damn door. There we go. Did we finish that one up? I think so. Now I'm just going to go down here and we're going to dump whatever we got. Oh, no. Alright. We still got like 900 and something of them. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hop out. Activate my jetpack. We're going to close up the shop here. Oop. Like so. Shop doors closing. And my plan is to do like I did this side. I'm going to have to rip out these middle ones here. Uh-oh. Hope that doesn't come back to bite me later. I'm just going to start storing crap in this as I begin as we start filling this back up. Alright, that's done there. I need the other side taken out, hopefully.
Inventory full.
Okay, that's working there. Now we just need to keep adding into this so I can replace all these doors. And if I can replace all the doors, we can make this look a little bit more tidier. Because last time I put this in, I was like, I did this. I did it, and then I went back and looked, and it was like, no, 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 this is not it. This is not the way. Really, here's what I need to do. Let's hop up here real quick. And then let's just scoot this thing over like that. There. It'll make getting into it much easier. There we go. Nice. So now I can put more of a solid looking door on this. And then we still got all that one stuff just sitting there, so we'll just grab that here in a minute. One. Two. 3. And a 4. Wait, wait. No, 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 no. Why'd y'all go jumping out of there like a bunch of Mexican jumping beans? Alright, let's throw this all in there real fast. Let's grab all this stuff.
Inventory full.
Alright, now we get done. Oh, wow. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and just install a couple doors real quick because I've run out of room in there. Alright, let's see. There we are. That should be the same type of door we had before. I hope it is. My God. That'll be so annoying if it's not.
Inventory full.
Okay, let's go over here. I'll slap some welds on this. Get it moderately good. We'll grab the rest of the steel plates here. And all of this.
Inventory full.
Well, I can't do any more with that. Go ahead and start building up. And we'll grab these. Now all I need to do is I just need to set in the last set of doors here. Juke and juke. Okay, well, let's grab this bad boy. let's take all the stuff that we currently got in this. There we go. Look at that. Repairs being made. Modifications have... What just happened? Something broke. Oh no! We broke off the one deal. It's floating through the air. Whoops, we've had an accident inside the shop. Red alert, headache, 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 headache. Congratulations. We whacked something a little too hard. Look at that. Those of you wondering what a headache is, that's when you work inside. I had a grandfather of mine used to work in a power plant as a welder doing catwalks. And he said that's what you would say to somebody when you had a tool or something drop because you were so high up. Someone would start screaming down there, headache, headache, headache. Because it was faster to just scream it and get it down there. Everyone would take cover in like special areas which had thick concrete so they wouldn't get hit in the head. There we go. Alright. Well, the printer took a hit. Just goes to show not everything can work out perfectly. 2. Look at that. Did that without... Oh, that's almost perfect. I pulled that off almost perfectly this time. There we go. Now we're going to pull the doors down. Alright, doors are down. Let's go ahead and hop into the system here. We're gonna talk to this thing a little bit. Our shop doors. There we are. What just happened? Why is it sitting there screwing with me the whole time? There we go. That should be all the new doors. Save. And if I push this button now. Yes. My OCD is satisfied. Look at that. Perfect. Now let's open those back up because we haven't used them very small. Oh no. No, 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 no. That's an SBRT military escort. Buddy, I hope you're fine. This is not going to end well. let me hop back up in the A-wing just in case. We may have to go rescue our little buddy. He changed directions? He shouldn't have. A heavy A-wing has been submitted to Jack. Fingers crossed, Eric Evans. Yeah, I hope you get it. Flaps, rest in peace. Did you paint it or nah? Silver with 3 black strips. Alright, that's the way to do it. Where is he going? He's still on the same course he was on before. Comes this guy. I need to set one drone back on uranium duty. Somehow. I kind of want to check on my boy. We're going to do some flight. Oh, wait. What is this? Is that him? No, no, no. That's not him. Let's... There we go. check, see if we... Wait, well, no, that's golden ice. Where's the cobalt? There's cobalt. Let's go over there and check, make sure our buddy miner is okay. We're gonna see if he's still there and see if he's alright. Hopefully I haven't lost him. Worst thing, I'm not detecting him right now, which is bad. Oh, no, there he is. Is he alive? Yeah, he's alive. He's heading back like a good little drum. Okay, then. That worked out. All worried for nothing. All worried for nothing, apparently. Eric Evans. It has 2 large H2 tanks that have 2 large thrusters at the rear. It moves. Yeah, you put 2 large hydrogen thrusters on any small to mid-sized spacecraft. Holy crap! Especially small block. Jeez, you are flying then. It's like a little race car at that point. Like this thing here, I can't wait to get some decent. I can't wait to get some decent fuel tanks and stuff, or some decent pads for this thing, so I can land it much more easily. There goes the drone right in front of me. I mean, he is just motoring right now, heading on back. I had to slow down. He's getting there faster than I am at the moment, and doing a good job. So now we got more cobalt. I can probably finish up a few more main thrusters. Start off number 5, those main thrusters. We'll just use these ions to maneuver in. Ah, jeez. Now I gotta go back and do it all over again. Uh-huh. And 6. There we go. We had to go check on the little drone. He was doing fine. Like, he didn't care. So let me see here. I still got that. Let's go ahead and... I still can't withdraw thrusters. Really? I gotta wait for the cobalt to get mined. See, this is why I need stuff specifically to run on the cobalt. Because one of these refineries is just not doing what it's supposed to do. Mind you, they are working as fast as they can. Oh well. Once that little guy gets me all the cobalt I need, we'll be alright. So, let's see. What do I gotta fix now? We might as well put some time and energy into the, fixing up the front section of the ship here. Let me look here. Find some steel plates. I'm gonna go up there and hand weld some steel plates back in. That and that fixed. I'm gonna try and get the top part of this ship figured out real fast. Let's go ahead. Okay, so we have access to this giant ship section here. I do need to build. Here's another question. Why is that acting like it's a completely different block? What's the difference between these two? Oh, wait. Is there a difference? I don't see what the difference is. Unless it's just the old school block. Let me see here. Let's do Shift and P. Four. Let's do that. Shift. P. Ah, that's what it is. It's some kind of different block they put in here. Actually, yeah, it is a different block because that is a lot more messed up looking. Well, no, they both look the same. What is going on here? Oh, well. Alright, so next option here. Next option is to figure out some assault cannons. Or some artillery cannons, just two of them for defense. We're going to need that to just boom, punch something in the face real good so it just doesn't come back. That will help out a lot. And at the same time, I may want to take out some of this stuff here. So I can put in this next set of, do I want to do that? No, I probably don't. I probably don't. Let's put those back. Now, let me think here. As I said, I kind of want like a plate or something on top, some armor plating. I'm not wanting it too big. So we're going to go with number 2 here. And I'm going to need some plates. Let's go down and get me some steel. I need steel. Where's my steel? I have a bunch of them because I don't know how much this is going to entail or how much this will cost. Might work. Let's Go down here about 5 maybe. And then we'll go from here another 5. And then we'll just do another 5. We'll do this armor in fifths. Now the next thing I need to do, I'll do this with the armor plate. What I probably need to do first is paint all that black, is what I should probably do. Actually, I can probably paint all of it black later. Let's just, let's keep going here with this. Alright. I think I can also finish up this front piece here because I have no idea how large this is going to get. Okay. Yeah, I can go in there and I can just paint all that black if I need to. So now the next part here is just to add the one section. We're going to try and take the brick look out of it, folks. That's what we're trying to do today. I'm hoping this will break it up enough that it doesn't look as much like a brick. If I want to add weapons, I've got a nice big set of spots where I can just add some guns. Now then, the next part is going to be the fun one. I'm going to add this stuff here, all along the side. At least I think I am. No, we're not going to do that. We are not going to do that. That's going to screw with the way I'm doing this plating here. I think what I'm going to do instead, number 2 here. I'm going to add 3 of these, or 4 each, I believe. And then I can add 1 good angular block on the bottom. And then, or I'll just, let me think here. Probably what I'll do is I'll set the system up to where I can start putting down specific types of armor plating so that it works differently.
Energy low.
Anyways, Leps, this is Leps talking. Anyways, it's just past 9, so I'm going to go ahead and go to bed in a bit. So y'all have a nice evening, morning, night, midday. Yes, and you, my good sir, you're up there in the land that was what Middle Earth is based off of. You have a nice second breakfast. I'm just joking. I'm messing. I'm messing. Don't worry about it. Like I said, we gotta take all the, see how that's looking now. It's gonna bulk up real quick, but it's gonna have this nice look when we get done with it. I'm gonna be putting down some defensive armor pieces. So, I think the front of the ship we're gonna do like kind of an angle or a fuselage look. Once I get the armor plating to doing exactly what I want it to do. Alright. I'm going to try and do something here where I kind of curve that around. So it looks a little more professional, I guess would be the best word to use. Now's the time to weld all this up real quick. Or, well, let's figure out how the armor is going to look. So what I did down here, let me go the other side here so you guys can see what I did. What I did down here was where it come in, I just took those pieces out and just added a lip. And I want to do that here. I just haven't figured out how I'm going to do it properly. I know. Yeah, we're going to do this. And we'll do 3 here. Because I'm still not too sure how deep I want this to go. This is going to get pretty deep down, this armor plate, this spaced plate here. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do that. I'll do this here. There we go. That's looking kind of nice. We may just do that from now on. We'll do this here, 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 and here. That'll add enough armor to the situation that we can use it. And we're just going to add 1 piece of plate here. We'll do the same thing here. Yeah, that's what we're gonna have to do right there. And then just get to this, and I'm gonna work that in here like so. We may even add some stripes to it all, make it look real nice and snazzy. Hopefully these guys, hopefully my drones don't accidentally run into this thing. Man, what do you think of that? It's going to be interesting when I get that all figured out. Number 4 here also, I need to use that. No. 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 Hmm. Hmm. There may be only one way to do this. Just bite the bullet and just do that. That's all that can be done. Yeah, now it's looking like a battleship. Now it's looking like a ship that can be built on and worked on now. Now I just got to do the same to the rest of this nightmare. So what are we doing? We're increasing this here. Then I need... Oh wait, no. We don't need that there. Not there. That's not what I need. We need to go to here. Let me see. There we go. And there we are. More equipment. More looking like a bad A ship right here. Alright, now I just got to weld all that up. And that's it. And that's some easy blocks to weld up. So we'll head back over here to this old bad boy. Enter up. Let's take a look at the ship. See what she's running. Nothing. So let's go ahead and find us some steel plates here. Welder. I'm going to shove in some steel plates in there. Do I not have any more steel? Yes, we do. We've got some steel plates there. Steel plates there. And the cargo container is getting a mass of steel plates. There we are. Let's jump up here and commence a work. Okay, hold your horses now. Here we go. There we go. There we go. She's building quickly. I can mod the striping on this. I can make it look really good, trust me. getting built faster, folks. Look at this build. Oh, I love how fast this just goes. I ain't mining either. I ain't taking like 15 minutes out of my day to just sit over there and just mine for every 2 minutes of building. We'll probably still have one more big plate to finish up. That'll be the last thing I have to do. But we'll get this done. I'll have to get some oxygen. And we'll see just how awesome this thing looks here in just a minute. Be careful, little drones. I know I'm in the way, and I'm trying my best to get out of there. Did we just run out? Did I run out, or did I just get too far from it? There we go. Oh, check that out. That looks so sexy. That looks sexy as hell right there. Look at that. Now, if I just were to color it a specific way, it would look awesome. I've still got some steel plates left over too. But that's looking mighty impressive. Let's fly this back over here. There we go. Now let's take a look at this baby. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Look at that. Yeah, now that's a mighty fine set of plate armor. I may have to modify this a bit, this one plate back here, to make it all tie in good. Let me get some oxygen real quick. We'll look at it from a distance. Yeah, look at that. I just got to make the other end look much better than that. But that right there, that's going to be pretty awesome looking real quick. Eric Evans, you going for flat lines or staggered or tiered? I'm going for a new look. This kind of plate armor, segmented armor look. Hopefully I can pull it off. I think I'm going to do the same thing in the back of the ship somehow. Have that segmented plate look. And just give it a bit of a different style than what I've normally given ships. So if I look into this thing here though, you can see we've got interlocking plates going in here, so they look like they lock in together. The last one is going to come out a bit more, so I can just add a couple of nice forward thrusters to this thing, so I can have two of them. Looking at how this plate work goes right here, I may do some grinding and welding. I may pull this up forward a bit and then let it just come down slightly. Or not. I don't know how I'm going to make that all work. I may just work on this section here and pull it forward But the problem is I'm worried about how this thing is gonna... Yeah, he'll end up hitting every time. I may just leave that alone then. But right now, that looks pretty good. And I think what I'm going to do, we're going to get the red out. We may paint that sucker a little bit. Let's grab this red here. Come over and paint some of this. Because we got to make stuff start looking better. Get that all painted in here so you can actually see the difference in it. We'll keep the black underneath it. I may redo that black, I don't know. So how many of y'all seen the new Warhammer 40K Space Marine? I've seen people playing it. I haven't pulled the trigger on that one yet. I'm just waiting. Here we go. Just trying to concentrate on getting this done. Oh, we painted something we weren't supposed to. I'll have to paint that black here in a minute. That's not good. That's not good at all. I'll fix it. Don't worry, guys. It'll be fixed here in a minute. Okay. What do you think there? That looks pretty good. My opinion. My humble opinion. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this here. There we go. We can paint all that black. And then I just got to get this other part here. Right there like so. And then all this. We'll finish painting up this area nice and black. Now let me pull out the old welding kit here. grab that here real quick. Okay, grab out number 4 and do this all over here, and I'll work my way over here. There we go. Now if I pop out of here, see, now that looks really good. You gotta admit, that looks really good. That segmented plate look. Now we got something cool going on here. Nothing more annoying is when your turrets shoot each other due to firing line issues. Yeah, that's a problem. that is a problem. So right now I've just got clustered firing lines. It's very unlikely that these turrets are going to run into each other. I may also modify those areas. I left about 5 blocks to play with right in there so that I could build up like a turret position or something like that. Maybe some kind of custom turret, or just slap down a big heavy turret and have some fun with that. So that is an option. I can also go through and modify a bit of this stuff. Add some plates right in there to make that work a little bit better. And then do some more work figuring things out. Yeah, they are hitting that thing. That ain't good. That is not good. I heard him thud on that thing when he hit it. So I'm going to have to watch how it comes up. He's hitting it. I'm worried he's going to take out the control panel. And then I'm really going to be screwed. Go ahead and fly up here. We'll walk in. Hit that and take a look at that baby. Oh, yes. That just kind of takes the ship and has it constantly doing something. Yeah, I'm liking that segmented plate look. Probably going to do more of that eventually. I will definitely be doing more of that segmented plate look. But the ship is looking good now. I mean, it's getting to that look of, hey, this is actually a pretty good looking ship. I'm looking at the back of it. I'm probably going to keep everything kind of dark going all the way back. Probably paint everything black. And then just add the segmented plate lines. And then I can probably shoot a line clean across that's white and have all that just kind of work together on it. Now let's go ahead here and take a look and see if any of the... Still no thruster components. What is that guy doing down there? I need cobalt. And it ain't coming to me. Let's see here. I might have to finish up this ship somehow. All the thruster components at least. Oh, yeah, that's right. I still got to figure out how to do side-to-side thrusters. I have to figure out some side-to-side thrusters on this. Good God. Where am I going to put those? I already know. I know exactly where they're going to go. They're going to go right in here. On either side. I just need up and down. I just need forward and side-to-side thrusters. That's it. We haven't even got to the forward thrusters yet. Good Lord. I ain't even got to the forward thrusters yet. My Lord. How am I going to... I got to get that figured out real quick. See, how much of that gold has been taken out now? Oh, he's not even getting gold. He's just getting straight up one stuff. He might be at the end of the gold run. Once he finishes, I'm going to stick him up there and put him on uranium. Have him knock out the uranium for me. Definitely coming along? Yes. Yes, it is definitely coming along. So coming along that I might consider just welding up a section of the ship so that it looks more, or just getting a section of the ship built up. Did he just get done there? No, he's coming back. That one's coming back. Where did he come back from? I would like to see what he is bringing to the table here. I can access it. Ah, let me in. Alright, we're getting cobalt ingots. The question is, why is the cobalt not going to the production? Hold up. There we go. All that's been fixed. Okay, so now we are building up more thruster components. Okay, that's what was happening. That's why I was wondering why I didn't have enough and I had a lot of cobalt. I was like, I'm sure I've got cobalt. There's no reason we shouldn't have cobalt. And sure enough, yeah, we had cobalt. It just wasn't being done properly. So, hmm. How am I going to make this work? Assembler full, Eric Evans. Yes, assembler was apparently very full. Very, very full. So now I need to figure out how I'm going to build the front of this thing. So we've got 4 main thrusters there. I've got no side-to-side thrust whatsoever. Probably what I'll do is I'll put like a small bay of thrusters here. And maybe a bay of thrusters here. Just something in the middle. And then build this up around it. And then I will work in some other thrusters. What the heck? Okay. Beep. There we go. I don't know if I'm going to keep this yet. That's why I'm not coloring it. What in the world did I hit? Oh, I must have slammed my head too hard into the one deal. Looks good, though. I have to admit, that looks amazing, having that just break up the brick. So it doesn't look as much like a brick. Okay, let's shift it. Oh, what did I just do? No, 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 no. We want to... I messed up. I messed up big time. Okay, let's... There we go. Some of that got fixed. Alright, that's fixed. That's fixed. That's fixed. Okay, I need steel plates, and that is black now, so I've got to fix that. That doesn't look right. Oh well. Okay, go back to my current dude. Inventories. There we go. 300 and something steel plates. Alright, that's where the next one's going to go in. Now, let me see here. We got 1, 2. That's where one of those will go in. 3. 2. That's where our thrusters can go. I can get away with 3 thrusters in the front. As big as this is going to get. There we go. We've got the possibility of up to 3 thrusters in the front. Let's go ahead here and add okay. Now, while I'm at it, number 3, we're going to put down this large, big thruster. That's the first thruster. Now, I want to continue this kind of straight run shot here. And so it's going to go up like that, and then we're going to have these baseline plates still coming across here as best as I can do it. So no, God, no. Why is that there? Now I need to do this and start welding some stuff up because I cannot allow this to get too out of control. Actually, let's go ahead and take that out. We're not going to do the middle ones. Might pull those back in or do something different with them. Let's see. What am I going to do next? We're going to drop that down like so. Probably do that. And all that needs to be welded up real quick. Alright, we welded as much of that up as I can. Yeah, I think that'll work. I think I may cut that bottom section out there and rework it a bit. I don't know. I do not know. So we'll grab some more steel plates just to see how that works out.
Energy low.
What we really need is a blueprint sorting block. Okay, yeah, that'll almost work. No, that won't. That's not going to work because that's interfering with... Oh, wow. Wow, I totally messed up. That block was supposed to go on the bottom. Ah, oh, gee whiz. Well, we're going to figure this out. So we're already seeing how far this is going to go. Need to go back and just throw this in and just cut all that down. Ow. Actually, no. First thing I need to do is I need to jump in the cockpit. So this should have one more segmented plate up front. And then I can finish off some segmented plates onto the back. Eric Evans, assembler full. Yep, they were. Yeah, they were full up and causing problems right now. So they were holding up production at the moment. Hopefully, the assemblers will build all of the thrusters I need, and I can start finishing up thrusters. If I can get some of the thrusters done, then we'll be able to start moving the ship. And if I can start moving the ship, I can mine out all this uranium real fast. And then go from here to a closer area. I can build up all the jump drives necessary to get the ship up and running. And once that's done, this playthrough is over. Well, as soon as I get the rest of the ship done. The ship's got a lot more stuff that needs to be finished. We got a lot more internal stuff and all that nonsense. But right now, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to head over here to this. We're going to drop all that in there. I'm going to cut that out. I don't know how I did that, where it just ended up making a whole bunch of different stuff all of a sudden. Okay, I don't know how that's all going to work, but we're going to find out here in just a minute. So let's click over here. Number 3. This is where I'm going to place the first. And the second one's going to go here, and the third one up top. They're all going to steer step from each other. So how do I do that? How are we going to do that and make it look good? Alright, just like that. And we're probably going to do the same thing on the next two. So, or the next one at least. 1, 2, 3. Then we go to number 2. That little, nope. That's not how that's going to work. That's not going to work at all. And now, number 3, look at that. Now that's a forward thruster bank right there. And then I can work around that and just start building it all up. Now let's go ahead and get a top set of blocks going on here just to tie everything together. And we'll continue the same all the way up there, and I'll figure out how to tie that all together later. But now the ship has gotten a little bit longer. I can add at least one more probably one more. Let's see how this is going to look here. It'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can add just one more main heavy plate on the front. I may enlarge that one, make it just kind of bulge out a little bit more. Try using the black Neo skin with red lighting skin. Might look great with your engines. Probably would. I'm thinking these middle block sections here, I may remove the first 3 in just so I can put down some girder blocks instead and kind of work those into the entire design as it goes into it, and just give it kind of an odd look so it looks a little different. And then this is going to have a nice little circumventing. I may do that right now, actually. Let's do that. We'll go 1 block in, 1 block in, and then let's go ahead, grab number 6, the girder blocks here. Let me see, what have I got here? I've got one here that's like a T, isn't it? Yeah, we'll do that one. We'll do that. And that. And honestly, I want to go to... Let's do silver armor with that one. We'll just do this. And then I'll add some blocks on either side. We'll weld those up real fast. See what they look like. There we go. That's that done. That one done. And that one done. So you can kind of see how this is taking shape, and then I'm gonna work that back in, just create a whole bunch of just nice areas, little dips and debbies and everything. I'm gonna steal plates. I'm gonna steal plates. No. Okay, so we got that figured out. Gotta keep working this thing in. That's the fun part of all this. It's figuring out how to get it all to work and then putting it all together. All that's going to be black, so I need more steel plates to make all that black. Let me head over here for a minute. Let me just put these in there. Yep, still need 800 and something thruster components. I can't get them all. Still can't get them all, I don't think. Oh wait, I just grabbed a bunch more. Badger, can we? We're getting there. 100 at a time. Do I have... Oh boy, I think we got all our thrusters. We may be able to start finishing up thrusters, guys. Four. 3. 2. There we go. It's about to be done. We're about to be done. So we're talking about, like, I was thinking the other day about the whole proto stuff that they're doing. One more and then I just weld this up, folks. Up, 2 more. I was thinking of all the proto equipment that they were talking about, like the assembler, the proto refinery and everything. I was thinking about what they do. What makes you think that eventually they're going to do a proto welder and a proto miner? that'll mine proto material. Because I just see that as becoming a thing. Okay, we got those done. That's finished. Let's zip on over here and grab some. Well, wait a minute. I need to get my health back up in order. Yeah, the front end of this thing is going to look magnificent when I get done. Oh, it's going to look magnificent. So, I get the front figured out. Then it's just figuring out how I'm going to get the rest of this thing to work properly. All right, let's go down here. I know I put some steel plates in this. We'll get the steel plates out of here. Hide empty. Let's see. Where is... There we go. Now I want to get all of these in-between blocks done before we start working on these thrusters. We need this area fully figured out and fleshed out. Because if this isn't welded up before I weld anything else, well, we're in trouble. Don't put it like that. We're in for a world of welding hurt. So, let me see. I've got enough here. Let's start figuring some stuff out here. So, I want to do black, obviously. We're going to go back to this black. There we go. There's an idea. We'll do this on the very tip sections here. There we go. That's 2. 1, 3. We'll do this to this side as well. And there. Now number 3. We'll start adding this stuff in. Give us a nice big heavy bulkhead look. And then I'll just tear that down. As we go into all this, we're going to tear this all completely down. And that way it will just kind of sink into itself. We are out of steel plates, dear Lord, really? Where are those steel plates at? I need them. We're eating through steel plates like a mother right now. I'm going to have to go back and make some more at some point. And we may just... No, we'll do this. We'll do it right. We'll do it right. I could do it stupidly, but I'm going to do it right. Okay. Here we are. Like I said, putting in all these angles and everything, this will cause a fallback effect, which will cause it to look like the engines are kind of sitting in there, kind of hanging almost. And it just adds a little detail to the front and stops the ship from looking like an entire gigantic brick. That's all it's going to do. Most of the proto stuff looks like it'll be production based to me, so I'm guessing refinery, assembler, H2O generator at least, possible some power blocks as well, reactors, engines maybe. Yeah, I think it's going to be, we're going to be able to build bigger, better bases. is ultimately what that's going to entail. We're going to be able to build even bigger, more monstrous ships. We're going to be able to build. That's why you get the big heavy thruster coming in. But I'm almost guaranteeing, because, and here's why I'm saying this. You know that the proto, the guys the faction that is doing the proto stuff that they're fixing to show off, you know they have built weapons to counteract. That's going to be the next big update after this next one. So we're going to get done with this one. And then they're going to come in. They're going to be like, oh yeah, by the way, these guys, they also have fantastic weapon systems. And we're all going to be surprised by it. It's going to be just a surprise when we pop in. Alright, there we go. That's those done. Okay, check that out. How it's kind of bulging. I might do that for a much larger ship at some point, like some kind of dual deck. What is proto weapons and turrets of gold? They'd all have to be energy based. You're talking like crazy energy based weapon systems. We'll all have access to, and we'll just be sitting there like, "Yep, here we go." Let the devastation begin. I would love to have a an angle block that took 4 blocks and 8 blocks on a diagonal to build. Then you could really start doing some nice builds. Okay, let's head down here. Alright, we got just enough steel plates to finish this bad boy up, I think. Here we go. Welding away. Weld away. Alright. There we go. Now, the really pointless part of all this, and this is the thing that's really starting to irritate me at the moment, because I just finished this and now I see it. I am going to have a very difficult time getting these stupid engines to work with whatever angular block I'm going to put in here in a minute, because they're just, it's irritating. I'm getting irritated now because things are not working the way I'm wanting them to. Let's go over here. Number 2. One. Okay, that there is done. Yeah, this is starting to... Yeah, I'm getting annoyed. I'm going to tear all this down. I did not take a good enough look at it before I built it up.
Energy low.
That's annoying. That is so annoying. Maybe they go the coil gun route as the guns are rail gun adjacent. Yeah. Coil guns, you probably could put more accurate, probably could put more rapid fire out of a coil gun than anything else. So, yeah, I'm going to have to reconfigure those stupid thrusters in the front. I've got to figure something different because I just got done building those up and then I realized, wait a minute. If I do what I'm going to do, they're not stair-stepping properly. I need them to stair-step. So that means I got to grind all this back down. Yay. Whoa, 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 whoa. What am I doing here? Went too far, too fast. There we go. Got all that out. Now I just gotta start dumping into here. Unfortunately, I gotta tear all this down because when I was looking at it, I realized, oh, this ain't gonna work like I wanted it to. Okay, we're gonna keep this design idea here. We're gonna modify it a bit. I'll have to modify it just a tad. I'll have to modify it if I don't have to leave here in a few minutes, which looks like I may have to here in just a minute. Today, the youngin', no one's there to pick her up except Dad today, so she's gonna love being stuck on the roof with Dad today, so she's not gonna be too happy about that. Okay, so I have this built the way I think I want to do it. Let me see if I can make this work before I have to go. All right, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 2, 3. We're doing this here so I can see exactly how these thrusters go in. I may be able to install another storage area right here for something or other. I don't know what. We're gonna find out. Let's see. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're just gonna straight angle this thing outward, or it's gonna be too big. It's gonna go too big. I don't want to do that. Let me think here. Let's try a different angle. That'll require a complete redesign. Of how these thrusters look. That is going to require a dang near total redesign of how the thrusters look if I go this route. Huh. Hmm. Hmm. That looks kind of nifty. I'll have to redo this entire section here, but yeah, it looks nifty. Looks nifty. I like it. I wonder if 2 thrusters is going to be enough to stop this thing. Because I was going to go 2 thrusters. Now I'm thinking that might be the best option. Because if I do that, I could just slap a big railgun right there. Let's pull out a railgun. Maybe a twin lock railgun. 2 forward firing heavy hitters. There's 1 railgun, just for giggles. I don't know how that is going to help. Yeah, that's not going to help nothing because I've got to build. I'm going to build like a railgun turret. So that ain't going to help. I could put an antenna on here, right in between all this, and mount some blocks up around it. And then we could add the next main thruster on top. That's where the big antenna can go, right there. Well, what am I thinking? That's where I can put the big antenna.
Energy low.
Let's see what kind of antennas we got. Let's see, number 5. Do the regular one. What's this big dish? Yeah, that big gargantuan satellite dish. Let's throw that on there. Alright, let's see. Does that look good? Yeah, that'll look nice. Set that in like so. We'll set the next thruster right on top. Kind of inset it a bit in there. They'll be kind of even thrusters, but yeah, it's alright. Or I can pooch it out just a little bit. Do that. Number 3. There we go. That's looking better. That's looking a lot better. That's looking way better. Alright, we can do that. Can do that. Let's go fill up one more time. Rocket blocks in front. Well, I was going to, but then I realized this isn't a warship. It's a refinery ship. It's just a mother base ship. It's not supposed to get in there and get in like some heavy Dukem Nukem, like duke it out kind of fights. So there's no real point, I guess would be the thing I'm trying to say. There's no point to doing it. So there was no reason for me to do something like that. No, hold on. Unfortunately, I'm probably going to have to leave before this can be completed. But looking at it, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could put one more heavy plate up there and it would almost just blend right into the ship. Why in the world do I have another black block here? Oh my lord. I have several. It must have been when I went through and hit that one deal. Boy, this thing's getting big. Okay, let's build this out a bit more. There we are right here. We got that. Let's put all these regular ones in. Then we'll go down to this. Start adding these. And voila. Look at that. That's nice. That looks good. That looks good. Alright, we got all that figured out. I just got to weld some stuff up. We'll do some welding real quick. There we go on that. I may put a bottom plate on the bottom too, because we're not running afoul of the jump systems there, and I may build that up and do a large, because somewhere on this ship, like I said, I've got to put a large railgun turret, because I promised someone in the chat I would do a railgun turret and do it right and make it look good. So that's what I have to do. And I may do some kind of white line design just to make this thing pop a little bit more on the metal, on the armor plating. But yeah, the ship is looking a lot better than it was before. I probably have a ton of thruster components. I can get these 2 thrusters done. This thing is not going to be able to stop on a dime, but it will get from point to point B pretty quickly. And while I'm at it, I'll add a section out here in the front, just kind of enclose this area in. What I may do is I may just drop a section here and here all around this thing. And like I said, just encapsulate it in stuff. But I got to weld all that up first. Make it look good. Make it look amazing. Then I got to go back through this system and I got to go through the... I got to go through all these live streams because I haven't been uploading them to the what is word? I have not been uploading them to the what is the word? Escaped my mind. The playlist. I haven't been putting them on the playlist like I'm supposed to, and I need to take an afternoon and just do that one day. Just put them all on like they're supposed to be put on. But right now, this thing is looking pretty good. We've got armor steel plates. It's coming together. It looks even better than it did before, so that's a good one. I've got plenty of places to put smaller thrusters on the front and rear. That should give it the ability to move side to side fairly efficiently. We'll do ion thrusters for those. And then we've got two large ship ion thrusters pushing down, up, and backwards. And then we've also got four main thrusters in the back to give it some forward speed and make it move. I don't know how fast this thing's going to be, so we'll find out when we get there. But it is getting built up. And I think I'm going to take these notions where I'm looking at this. This is how I'm going to do all of the most of everything as we're going forward, so you guys can see just what all this thing looks like and how good it's getting. But yeah, it's getting there. We've got to put that landing section in the side there so we can land all kinds of ships. And I don't know. This will just be an asymmetrical ship, and when I get done with this thing, it's coming together. I mean, like Eric Evans says, it is coming together. Rocket blocks in the front. No, I don't think we'll do that. I do think we're going to do something with this back section here because I've got to make that look a little bit better. I think I'm going to add a thruster strip in there somewhere. And that'll make that kind of kneel out a bit. And I may add some extra detail blocks. May add a few girder blocks coming across, connecting into this hangar bay just to make it look like it is attached better. And then we got to fill this section, these piping down here, and I got to do something with some of this bottom of the ship. As I'm looking at it here, trying to look here, and it just ain't doing what I want it to do. Oh well, we'll get this done, and this will be 4 segmented plates on top, which will be our blast-resistant plates. So if we hit by rockets, the rockets will slam into those, and they won't do continual damage all through the ship. And then everything else will just be held up. But anyway, folks, unfortunately, I have to go. So I will leave you guys to it. And I suppose I will be back on next Tuesday. If not, I may try to get on tonight. That's my plan. I got so much done here that I want to do more. It's like, oh, look, Badger, you got a lot done. Let's do more. Let's get a lot more done, and I really want to do it. I'm trying to get a nice look here. I really just want to get on this and get to work because I'm liking how this ship is just flowing now. Some of the designs, and I'm going to have to do a design in the back of the ship to make it look good. We may have to add some segmented plates into the bottom half of the ship just to make it look nice. I think I've got an idea on how to just, we may just segment plates into the bottom of the ship just like the ones up here, but I may do like 10 by 10 plates instead of 5 by 5 up top. We may do 10 by 10 on the bottom just to cover all of those cargo containers. And yeah, that'll make it look good. It'll be just this awesome looking ship when we get finished. And I'll, as soon as I succeed and I get out of here with it, it will go up onto the Steam Workshop, and you guys will get to go in and check this thing out and use it. And when I put it in, I'll set it up to where all of, because I've still got to get an interior done for it. It needs, the engineering has to be finished up. We have to finish up the, what is the word? I still have to finish up the jump drives. We got to give it all that other good stuff to make it all work. We've got another drone coming back. And I'll probably set this thing up to where you can just drop it into an area and you'll have all 4 drones with everything set up the way they're supposed to be set up, and I'll just have the A-wing also set in there. If I don't do that, I'll put in more A-wings, and we'll just have a bunch of A-wings sitting up there doing their job. By the way, folks, hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. Thank you all for being here. Love the comments and the conversations we've had. And as always, I am Badger Wild saying stay safe, stay frosty. I'll see you guys in the next video.